poor. They died very poor. But my other side had money, and they lived. They used to go on cruises and stuff.
Do you think
they lived in Sun City?
Yeah, cruises. If coronavirus ain't on the cruise, it's a good cruise, right?
Sorry.
What happened? You have Tourette's?
I farted.
You have Tourette's?
No.
I heard all these people get Tourette's.
My brother does.
I heard all these people who have Tourette's trend like crazy on YouTube and TikTok. I know about this one guy. I just found this one guy. His name's like Frank something or another. He's out of England. He's like a freaking trap rapper, tattoo face type rapper, and he has Tourette's, and everybody sympathizes with him because he just starts twitching and yelling and stuff. They all love him. He gets all the white girls because he's like a mulatto with tattoos on his face. You gotta see it, dude. It's horrible. Freaks are the future. You got it?
No.
All right, we're finally starting the podcast, business podcast, make money at art. Stay with us. We're going to walk through step by step.
Stay positive.
We just got you. Listen, this is free advice. We're not being funny guys anymore. We're talking business, numbers, math.
Well, we can't piss off the community anymore because there is no community.
We're going to create a community right now. Listen, if you're some broke ass at home who's scribbling on paper thinking I'll never be Todd McFarlane, listen, I got a foolproof plan. You're going to be Todd in a year. And if you don't, you get your money back.
And you have to make sound effects when you draw. Pew! Do you remember that video?
How do you get a hold of these people?
Who?
Like, I went and Googled Todd McFarlane, and his phone number didn't come up. I looked it forever.
He has an office across from IKEA.
I gotta go there in person?
I applied there for jobs.
He commutes that far? Because doesn't he have a house in Scottsdale?
He lives there.
And he drives all the way to work?
No, he lives in Awatuki or something.
What's the office about?
Hmm?
What's he do in the office? Like what?
Draw comic books.
He draws comic books from home.
He does it in his office too.
How many people are in his office?
And he does toys. He makes toys.
And is it all under what? It's all under McFarlane Inc.?
McFarlane Productions. That's what you need to do, man. He does videos and movies there. He does everything.
If I had a lot of money, you know what I would do? I would get all these cam girls and all these
make toys of them.
All these pornographers.
Make action figures of cam girls.
No.
Those would sell so much.
I would honestly have Bible study with them, and just try to get them to just stop doing what they're doing, for the sake of their soul, man. Masturbating in front of a camera to strangers.
It's like pouring battery acid on your soul.
It won't let you in the gates of heaven. I'm just. Do you think they deserve to be in the gates of heaven? Shoving things in their hole.
I have a different outlook on that.
What is it?
I don't believe in heaven.
So what's stopping you from doing anything you want to do? Cops? The cops will beat you if you start fucking just doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
I always feel like the only reason why some people are bad comics is because of cops. Somehow you feel like if you're going to tell a bad joke, a cop's going to beat you up or something.
I feel like a lot of people are comics because they want to create a narrative about their personality, and they need some interesting quirk so they can start a conversation with random people.
It's authentic that way.
Like,
I mean, think about...
But it never works because people don't really care about comics.
I mean, if any stranger ever comes up to me...
You're only interested in other comics who thinks they can use you to get shows.
Yeah,
it's not going to improve your sexual stock. It doesn't make you more attracted to women. That's what they think.
You know what I think is that I think what's ruining the world are homeless people. Now follow me through here. I know they can't help it, but if you were to ask me what kind of people come up to me, random strangers come up to me and ask me something in the public streets, it's not cool people. So if I'm in public, if anybody comes up and talks to me, I'm immediately assuming they're on drugs or homeless.
Yeah, me too.
Not that they want to go on a date or they like what I'm doing or they want to know me.
Yeah.
I just immediately assume you're out of your place. What we do here is ignore each other.
I don't think.
And the reason is because that's what normal people do. Ignore each other.
Yeah.
What other people do that aren't normal people, they're homeless and drug addicts, they go and interrupt other people's privacy all the fucking time.
Huh. That's true.
Is there ever a hot chick or a hot dude interrupting your privacy? Give me a break. It's always some fucking sick-ass rapist dude that interrupts other people's privacy.
And then they always, they'll be like, hey, how are you doing today? And when you're like, hey, what's up? And they'll always ask you for $1 once you respond nice to them. They're not just asking. They put on some kind of game so they can get something from you.
Or what about this? Or it's worse. Like, say you're a girl just at fucking some coffee shop, and you're just like on your MacBook. A guy will come up and be like, "Hey, don't I know you?" He'll be like, "Hey, don't I know you?" What? No. This is what the girl says. No. Oh, I swear, didn't you go to PC?
Oh yeah.
I mean, politically correct? No, PC Community College. Phoenix Community College. Didn't you take chemistry? Didn't we do chemistry? The intro to chemistry? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Anyways, nice tits. What the fuck? That's how crazy these guys are. Or they'll say, "Fuck you, you stuck-up bitch."
But what happens if it's like a well-polished guy who's handsome, and then she'll be happy to talk to him?
Yeah, you gotta be so effeminate and sick. You gotta be so superficially looking in order to do that type of shit.
Yeah, not everyone can pull that off.
Like a Brad Pitt fucker.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, just want to know,
I've seen it happen.
Are you single? Are you single?
You gotta put a lot of attention into your appearance to just be able to talk to random strangers like that.
I noticed you had a ring on your finger. Do you want to cheat on your husband? Is that going? I noticed you had a ring on your finger.
If I talk to people, I have to know like they're cool from. I have to see them for years and years, and then I have to know that they have friends that they're cool with, and then I'll be like, oh, they're not a psychopath. I can start talking to them. Because if someone just comes out of nowhere, I'm like, this could backfire. I don't want any ties with this person.
Or it could be a heated romance. A sweaty heated romance in the wintertime where the windows fog up. And she goes to you and she says, "Eli, I know you don't know me, but I've been around."
I'm not talking about romantic. I'm talking about everything.
Oh,
just strangers.
Yeah, so we need... Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, I'll get back on track. So, what you really want is a community in which people pass by each other and build a very subtle gradient of familiarity. No abruptness. No, like, hey, man, like L.A. L.A.'s like this. L.A.'s like this. Hey, I got a deal for you. Want to...
Yeah, like that.
You know, like...
There's people who just, like, come into the community, and they're friends with everyone, and you don't know them, and then it fucking always turns, because they put on some facade or whatever. It never ends well. Only the long-termers are good. You know what you're going for. You know they're good. Unless they build a reputation in a good way.
Hey, have you watched Cronenberg films? David Cronenberg?
A few of them.
Which ones? Give me, shoot them. Weren't we already talking about this on the phone the other day?
Yeah. Naked Lunch.
Okay.
The Naked one.
Have you seen Videodrome recently?
I saw the Naked one.
Naked
Crash?
Lunch.
Crash.
That's the naked one.
Is that what it's called?
It's like a subtle... You know what's so funny? Every time I play a Cronenberg film, My son goes to the other room. They can't even like watch.
That
the
movie was really controversial when it came out. Now no one talks about it at all.
Dude, you know what movie?
Crash, is that it?
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that movie for at least 20 years.
Watch Videodrome. It's more fitting.
The Fly.
The Fly is hella good. My son, I thought we could watch it together, and my son, I left the room, and my son said, I go, hey, you want to finish watching The Fly? He's like, I tried, man. I just got a little too sexual, and I just stopped watching it. Like, when he means sexual, he doesn't mean pornographic. Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference?
No.
It's very sad. Like, I've been kind of figuring this out with kids. My son to be exact. Pornographic is just like, could just be nudity in a sense. Sexual is something different. It has a heated tension in which a woman's either looking with a certain way, like over her shoulder, you know, like a woman's look of just like, seduce me.
Like Jana Davis?
Gina Davis. Yeah, probably.
She was in that movie, right?
Yeah, she was the female counterpart. She was a bitch, dude. She treated him like shit. Remember that?
I never seen that movie.
She was stuck up. And she wouldn't give him a second because he was a geek. So do you think there's any? How much karma do you think are on women right now because of what they treated geeks like? The ones that created the nuclear bomb, the ones that created electricity.
Oppenheimer?
All these great geeks that created technology. You know damn well, like in high school, they were treated like nobodies.
Maybe that's what made them great.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm trying to talk about is karma. All those women now that are all like, oh yeah, everything's one, and I believe in the spirit and the soul. And you know what I love most in a man is a good sense of humor. When in high school, all they did was spit on these dorks. They treated them like shit. You know who they dated? These football players.
It evens out.
No, they got karma coming to them.
When they get older, it evens out.
They got a huge karma. Yeah, exactly. They got a giant karma waiting for them. They like to talk about karma all the time. You know, hot chicks, they love karma.
Women have it better when they're younger. Guys have it better when they're older. That's just how it works.
I don't think so. Guys, when they're older, they're always called like creeps and molesters and rapists. Look what happened to Bill Cosby, dude. Tell me, when he got older, it got better? It got worse, dude.
Well, that's not everybody.
They shoved that geriatric patient in a prison instead of a fucking hospital.
That's just a few of them.
What kind of karma is going to come to those people?
Ooh.
Shoving an old man into a prison versus a hospital, because he obviously isn't all there. I mean, you think he's all there? He obviously was a good person. He was just a little psychotic. He needs help. He needs like serious help.
I don't agree with that one.
So you think people
Wait,
should...
let me tell. If I don't agree with that one, don't cancel me.
I'm talking about karma here. I'm talking about karma, Eli. People got karma coming for them. I'm an innocent, man. Like, you know what? Every time I read the Bible and it says lamb in it, I think they're talking about me. The lamb, the innocent lamb.
Wait, what?
I'm a lamb, dude.
Why lamb? Is that in the Bible?
I've never succeeded. I've never failed too much.
Is that symbolism in the Bible?
Yeah.
What does it represent?
The lamb? Innocence.
Why?
You take advantage of me. I don't care. I'm neutral.
Why lambs?
Centrist. Lambs? Dude, you ever been by a lamb? They're cute. Little sheep. You never been around farm animals, huh? You should go down to the zoo and check out some farm animals.
You should do a movie like The Fly, but it's called The Lamb, and you should like morph yourself in. And then you just become the lamb.
No, but I think we should redo a movie like The Shiver. Have you seen Shivers?
I saw a Sliver.
No, Shivers.
With Sharon Stone.
I haven't seen that one.
She like moves her leg like this.
Bro, that's called Basic Instinct.
Wait.
So, I have been posting my thoughts and my stance on this, but I haven't spoken directly because
Why is she talking so slow?
I don't know what to say.
Obviously, I'm not here to tell you what to think or how to think. In fact, my new spiritual practices mean I'm actually able to float through life sometimes without having an opinion at all for as long as 25 minutes. Obviously, I'm not here to tell you what to think or how to think. In fact, my new spiritual practices mean I'm actually able to float through life sometimes without having an opinion.
But you previously said you thought Trump had the attitude of a rapper.
Yeah, you do.
Meaning?
Just bluff. Just saying things that you're not necessarily going to back up, but you're saying it like,
Yeah, he do.
I have a bigger nuclear button than you.
But you previously said you thought Trump had the attitude of a rapper. But you previously said you thought Trump had the attitude of a rapper.
I hate that because you know what?
Yeah, he do.
You know what? 50 Cent was following me on Twitter. And I put Trump's hip hop. And then he went on Larry King and did that shit. Karma's coming to you, bro. Karma's coming. You know if I was a rapper, you know what I'd call myself?
What?
Little Karma. I call myself Little Karma. What, you don't like that name? You don't think that shit's funny? Little Karma? Lil. Not little, Lil.
It's not. It's just like whatever.
What if I got a tattoo with it? Going up my nose. I'll have it tattooed going. You know anybody got a tattoo inside their nose?
It'd ruin your boogers.
Where's a tattoo people haven't got yet? I'm gonna get it.
In your taint?
I've seen that shit on porns. I've seen this chick get a star on her butthole. She got like one of those little cartoon stars. You know, like it's like a Batman, the old Batman, like pow, zap. You know what I'm talking about? Like whoosh, boom, pow. You know what I'm talking about? The old Batman. She has like a star like that on her butthole. Do you think when he was tattooing her, that vibration might have caused her to fart? Eli, this world is not for us. We need to find an escape plan. You know anybody builds rocket ships? Rocket ships. You know anybody? You're not drinking beer right now because of Corona?
It gives me a heartburn, that type.
What kind do you like? I got the light stuff, has less calories.
Every time I drink that, it hurts. I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Really? Has no Red Bull in it. No Monster drink.
I can
You
drink.
tell me when you drink Monster drink, you don't feel like you're gonna get a heart attack?
No. I drink one every day.
What beer you like?
Paps.
I'll get you Paps next time. Yeah, no. Hey, what's up with Macaulay Culkin, man? That dude paints his nails, bro. I saw that shit. It's weird.
He gets money from his movies still.
What do you think about all these celebrities that date Asian women? Do you think they're part of like a cult?
Like who?
David Chappelle, Macaulay Culkin, and I think Queen Latifah's. She's lesbian. I think she's dated Asian women. The chick from Ally McBeal.
I think hot Asian women have it better than a lot of white people, even if they're foreigners.
I know. I think
so.
I heard. You know what? You want me to tell you the
Because
truth?
people fetishize them, and they have access to a lot more than most white people.
I think so. You're right. You know what's crazy? You know what I heard someone say? Some Asian guy say. You know what I heard him say? He said, "White lives don't matter." And I was like, I get it. You think you're better than me. You think you're better than me. You think you had all that. You got all that knowledge. I know how fast you guys do math. I get it.
Who said that?
Some Asian dude, some just random Asian dude. He just kind of looked better than me. Like he was unemotional. I couldn't tell what kind of emotion he had. He just pretty much said white lives don't matter.
They don't.
Yeah, but it was an Asian guy that said it. It's a war. It's probably a war is gonna happen.
So that was propaganda.
No, he pretty much fronted and said like I'm gonna own you. That's what the Asian guy said. I'm gonna own your ass.
He's probably right.
But I'm just saying. He said white lives don't matter. I'm gonna own your ass.
In 10 years, he's probably right.
10 years ago. my old man used to tell me.
You know how we always like all the Asian people look the same?
Yeah.
Now they're like all the white people look the same.
It said Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt looks different.
He's like Jackie Chan.
Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise totally stick
Because
up.
the only people, white people, the only Asian person white people can tell the difference is Jackie Chan.
Yeah, the only Asian Chinese dude that's respectable in the American standard.
So all the Chinese people are like, we recognize Brad Pitt, but other than that, they all look the same.
The only two endorsed black people that Chinese ever endorsed was Chris Tucker and Dennis Rodman. Do you know what I'm saying? Dennis Rodman went over to China, bro. Straight up, he's like an ambassador. I'm thinking about having a. All that nude painting I did of her. Somehow I gotta erase.
You gotta give her a painting.
I gotta erase all those nude that nude painting I did of her smoking a bong. I gotta erase all.
Hell, your gallery's right by her office.
Oh, she works downtown?
It's like 3 blocks away.
She's been working downtown all that time?
She's by the police station. Tam
Are you
News.
kidding me? We've been neighbors. She been coming downtown.
Yeah, she's by Ziggy's Pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
We've been neighbors that long.
Yeah.
That's why that one dude's friends with her.
Who?
Randy Slack.
Randy Slack.
Because Randy Slack has his place over there, right there. His
He
studio's
paints
right
like Gremlins and Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he does that. I think he does that. Huh. He painted what's that guy, Mr. Kangaroo? Captain Kangaroo?
Tiger King?
No, Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know him.
I got all these Cronenberg films I gotta watch. What's this last one? Oh yeah, check this out.
This lickety gibbity gibbity hip hop, you really wanna get into it? Put some ads with this rackety back in the mac in the back, this lickety gibbity this lickety gibbity gibbity hip hop, you really wanna get into it? Put some ads with this rackety backpack in the mac in the bitty backpack in the mac in the bitty backpack in the mac in the this lickety gibbity gibbity hip hop, you 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 really wanna get into it? Put some ads with this rackety backpack in the mac in the back in the back.
Fuck Eminem, dude. Like.
I was listening to that song like last week.
Do you think idiots just want to hear like?
Yeah.
You think like if I was cool enough, you think they could hear that energy like?
That's how Martin Scorsese talks too. Did you ever hear him talk?
Dude, you know who I can't wait to? Yeah, you know who I can't wait? I can't wait to see Eminem at 70 years old. He's gonna be like pushing around in a wheelchair. You're like, what? Baby, what?
I gotta take the Klonopin, and then I take the Xanax, and then I take the...
This lickety gibbity gibbity hip hop, you really wanna get into it? Put some ads with this rackety backpack in the mac in the back in the back.
A rap god.
I hate that song. You listen to that song?
He was the...
So do you listen to that song and do like...
He was Max Headroom in that video.
Oh yeah, for real.
That's a good song.
Do you think he deserves?
So, I have been posting my thoughts on this, but I haven't spoken directly.
You previously said you thought Trump had the attitude of a rapper.
I love Larry King. That guy.
Why is he still going?
Larry King's a rap god.
He'll interview anyone now.
Yeah, he'll interview Tyler, the Creator, and try not to be racist. You know what I mean? Like Larry
He doesn't
King,
even know he's hard.
Larry King's the most anti-racist person I know. He works every day not to be anti-racist.
He's not even on anymore. He just has a little website.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
What kind of vitamins do you think that dude swallows in the morning? What kind of meds do you think that dude's taking to thin his blood? That guy's gonna be like 120 years old, a vampire-ish creature. Be like, he's still interviewing.
Okay, serious talk now.
All right.
I know why our podcast isn't working.
Why?
Our energies aren't compatible.
Oh, serious? Were they at one time? I mean, shouldn't you have found this out like a year ago?
We need like a nice female energy.
That's why we're getting Zach.
Cause people are like, it's like there's no balance.
This podcast is supposed to be watched 10 years from now.
We need someone to balance us out.
A chick.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't talk like an obnoxious asshole.
Yeah.
Why don't you say that? Dude, if there was a girl on here, I'd just be like, oh yeah, really? Oh, that's cool. Oh.
Because
oh, no way. I know a good place. Oh, I agree. Oh, you like badminton? Me too.
Yeah.
I've always loved badminton. It's such a neat sport.
Because if people watch us for 10 minutes, we're throwing too much at them, right? They're like, I can't handle this. We just bounce off each other and we think we're funny.
That's why you gotta insult them
But
privately.
it doesn't translate to the computer screen.
You'll just wait, Eli. You're losing faith. You're losing faith.
We need yeah.
I'm gonna get Zach on here, dude. 3 guys, dude. We'll talk more.
Yeah, but that won't help because it's like 3 more guys.
You mean like we'll call it Sausage Fest?
It's too many sausages in the kitchen.
We'll call it Sausage Fest.
We're just putting more sausages in the package. People don't even want one. Them another one.
What? How much sausage? Like a half a sausage?
They're like, people watching this, they're like, no thanks, I don't want any sausage. And you're like, wait, have another one. No, have another one.
3, 4 guys. 5 guys. 5 guys talking about sports, football. Talking about politics. Talking about how the world should be ran.
Talking how they're being shit on by the world.
What's your favorite candy?
Candy?
Candy, like candy.
The pumpkin candy corn. The candy corn shaped as pumpkins. Do you know that one?
Yeah. Real quick, stop. Elon Musk should apologize for mocking gender pronouns, says group that gave Tesla top LGBTQ friendly rating. Homeless and profoundly at-risk older people make up a growing number of deaths on the streets. Jim Jones on past Jay-Z beef. I don't regret anything. I would change anything. Paul McCartney says, I'm not dead yet. Elvis is the second coolest person he's met. Listen to that title right here. Paul McCartney says Elvis is the second coolest person he's met.
It makes you want to click on it.
Hell yeah, I want to know what the first... That's so good, dude. Who do you think the first person is? I'm going to click on
He's
it.
going to say someone boring.
He's going to say Elton John.
He's going to say, Groucho Marx.
Dude, that's such clickbait.
What did he say? That should be the title of this podcast.
Oh my god, this is so lame. If you guys want to, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to name it that.
Say the second most important podcast you'll ever listen to in your life.
Abe Zuka says, find out who Abe Zuka gave a venereal disease to.
Abe Zuka says the second most in. Abe Zuka says.
Abe Zuka says the second. Abe Zuka says more things about what he thinks about Nipsey Hussle.
No. Abe Zuka says Basquiat's the second most important artist who ever lived.
You think that's good? That's like very mundane, but I think it'd be good.
Abe Zuka says Nipsey Russell's.
So do you know who? You want to hear how lame it is? So you know who the real coolest person McCartney's ever met? He's met Bob Dylan. He thinks David Bowie's really cool. Are you listening?
So who's cool?
I think I'd have to go with my wife, Nancy. Bitch, your bitch is named Nancy, bitch.
What about his other wife who died?
He's had like 6, hasn't he?
What about his wife who died in Tucson?
Man.
He didn't mention her?
No. She died of a fucking car accident.
She died of cancer.
Cancer, I mean. Dear Abby. Okay, actually this says Dear Eli. You ready? Dear Eli. X comes back for a second chance after being rejected. Dear Eli, my ex had a prior relationship with my cousin Earl. When she talked about her past relationships, a common theme emerged. Her partners were emotionally abusive, cheating, berating her, throwing rage fits where they screamed in her face and threw things. My own history is similar. My partners have done the same to me. I do not engage in such behavior. Earl told her he still has feelings for her, despite the emotional abuse he had inflicted upon her. I confronted him and told him what he did was inappropriate. Abby, when she heard about it, she dumped me and tried to get back together with Earl. What the fuck is this talking about?
Content.
My cousin, having done work to remedy his issues, rejected her outright. He told her it would never work between them, despite the lingering feelings. Now she has come back to me, saying she wants a serious relationship. Should I take her back? Dude, I don't even know what you're fucking talking about. This is like the boringest thing I ever read.
Honestly,
What's the advice you can get?
I haven't worked for the past month, but you know what I've been doing?
What? Organizing your eBay?
No, some of that, but mostly I've been just reading up Star Wars, watching Star Wars. I've been just thinking about Star Wars a lot.
You watch all the Mandalorians?
Yeah.
What do you think the deal is? Do you think the Star Wars trilogies, the Star Wars universe is a conservative notion of reality?
It's getting juiced up again.
It's high moralism, isn't it? They don't really represent LGBTQ. They don't really represent LGBTQ in there too much. What do you think?
That's okay.
So Star Wars is a straight heterosexual fest.
Pretty much.
Cronin, you know what? You want to know what's the key to making a good movie? Girls that don't wear bras.
Yeah.
Girls, oh, girls, oh, girls, oh, girls. Yo.
Obviously, I'm not
This skibbity skibbity tibbity hip hop. You really wanna get into a piece of match with this rapidy backpack and the Mac in the back and the yak yak. This skibbity. This skibbity skibbity hibbity hip hop. You really wanna get
Can
into
I
a
get
piece
your
of match
opinion on
with
the
this
drawing that I
Yeah.
made?
Yeah.
It's a Star Wars drawing.
That's tight. That's
Do you get
really
it?
Good, Eli. That's really good. Why don't you work with paints?
Do you get it though?
Yeah, I get it.
What is it?
Bubba Fett.
Bubba Fett.
Bubba Fett. Yeah, let me see it.
Like he's a redneck and he's riding a pig? Like Bubba?
I think this is great. I think the composition's great. I think the lettering's great. Bro, I think it's great.
But I'm gonna change that
Why
each.
don't you get into paintings?
I don't have paints.
What do you need? You need some paints? What do you want? I think you should take some of your drawings and just turn them into paintings.
Huh.
You got enough of them, don't you?
Yeah.
I guarantee we'd sell some. You want to do our show?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Let's do it.
I'll give you. How about this? I'll give you all the paints. You don't need to do anything more creative anymore. The only thing creative is just trying to make them look good now. You already have all your sketches.
Yeah.
This is Art 101.
I have 6 months of sketches.
Okay, just grab your best sketches that are kind of humorous. Then we're gonna then just kind of just trying to make them bigger on a painting.
How much do you get? How much of a cut?
I won't take nothing, dude.
You can
Yeah, but I'd rather just do it for the sake of it.
for content?
No, because I believe in you.
Wow.
Believing in you and seeing other people believe in you is more of something I get than money.
I posted that picture earlier today.
Yeah.
0 likes.
Serious? I didn't get it. I'll like it right now.
But I took it down
That's why do you do that?
because I'm gonna do it better. It's unfinished.
Do you remember this one I did? Remember that one I did?
No.
Did you see it? I hella did. Look how good that Photoshop skill is.
Why don't you repost that?
I did. I posted it today. Only like 2 people liked it. Dude, he's writing on his own wall.
That meme's pretty much dead now.
I know. Yeah. Did you see this other one I did? Facebook doesn't share any of my shit. Oh yeah, do you remember this one? Do you remember
Bubba.
this one I stole from you? Stoner Stacks.
Oh yeah, I thought that was cute. That was adorable.
I had to be for all the stoners in the world.
And you made your kids perform like a sage parent.
Yeah, exactly. This one's one of my faves. This one's one of my
Did Stoner
faves.
Snacks-
This is one of my faves. Smoke weed. What's he doing?
Where's Stoner Snacks?
But you know, Eli, you know what's funnier about that one?
Oh, you just shared these again?
Yeah, Eli, you know what's funnier about that Trump one? I did like a comic strip. It said, so it was like a 4-part thing. It was a 4-part Trump thing, and it said, Carrie Lakes goes, Mr. Trump, do you smoke weed? And he's like, no, I grab pussy. And then he grabs Carrie Lakes pussy.
I did that Bubba Fett thing before I did this,
Yeah.
and I looked at it and I hated it. I'm like, this is a failure. And then I just looked at it again and I like it.
I think it's good, dude. Honestly, I think I'll give you the. How about this? I'll give you the material to do it. I'll give you all the paints you need. You just need primary colors, dude. I got big tubes.
Why do I need paint on it?
No, I'm saying it's to an art show.
What does that do? The paint?
That you'll make it more of an art piece people can hang in their house.
Oh.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
Well, how big? What about that size? What if we took all your sketches and I'll give you 5 boards, that size, with paints? What do you think?
Let me try one out. See if I can do it first. Let me try one out to see if I can make it work
Okay.
as a test.
You think you hate paints, huh? You probably hate brushes, huh?
It just seems like you need a big setup like this to do it.
Does he paint?
Yeah.
No, you just put it on a palette. You know how to mix colors, don't you?
No.
You know, primary colors. You know, like yellow with blue is what color?
Purple.
No, yellow with blue. Green.
See, I don't know that.
Really? You couldn't see yellow mixing with blue becoming green?
If you told me...
You ever peed in a toilet that had like blue coloring in it?
No.
With a mint? You ever peed in a toilet that had a blue mint? You pee on it and it turns green?
Yeah.
Okay. What's yellow and red?
Orange?
Yeah, perfect. You can't see them all kind of smearing with each other?
If I thought about it a lot...
You kind of add... So, like, if you want to make your... So, like, dig this. If you want to make your red darker... If you really want to make your red darker... You don't want to add black to it.
Do I have to enlarge it and, like, paint it again?
No, I would just sketch it. I mean, you could probably sketch it. I mean, if you wanted me to do it, I would enlarge it.
Oh.
And then I would just try to use my own color, but then it'd be my piece.
I wouldn't want to do that because I respect your talent.
But I could take yours. I guarantee you, I could take your sketches and make them look like Aboriginal sketch. Like they could sell in Scottsdale galleries. But I wouldn't know how to stand behind it.
Did you ever see that band from Chuck E. Cheese's?
The robot band?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
What happens if you did portraits of each one of them? The Rockfire Explosion.
I guess I mean I was thinking about doing
Cops.
Oh, I mean, you know what I sold? I sell a lot of paintings to black people, you know, and they call me and they say, "Do you have any more colored people paintings?" And I say, "Let me see."
You can't say that.
No, I'm saying that's what they say to me, and I'm not saying they. I mean they in the sense like 4 people that I know asked me that.
If you colored the people?
No, they want black people paintings. And I say, let me check. Like,
No, that's not real.
As a professional, I'm a professional. I'm not a racist. I'm just a professional.
They say, do you have colored people?
Yeah. This is not just one person. This is like 5 or 6 people.
People of color.
They say that. I'm not saying this. They say this to me, and then I have to go look. And I'm telling you, like it's a good market.
Did you see this news story? There's a guy in that building by your gallery, that 2-story building that used to be a motel.
He jumped off of it. I read that.
No.
What happened? He overdosed.
He owns a thrift store.
And
they were about to kick him out, and then they put it on the news, and then he raised like $10,000.
but then it turns out that he was treating girls with he sexually assaulted some girls.
That's just where the story ends, what I said.
He was friends with the 4 Tool brothers, but then he said like not anymore, right?
No.
What happened? So he raised some money because he was broke?
He's about to get evicted.
How do you get money from people that don't have money? I don't get it.
You have to tell them a good narrative.
That's how we got to Florida. I mean, Seattle.
Yeah.
Our next pilgrimage is to Florida.
To Bisbee.
Oh yeah, Bisbee.
How are you gonna raise money for that?
No, but I found a good Airbnb down there, dude. You get your own room, bro.
How much is it?
Like $90. But I think it'd be worth it.
That's doable.
Don't you think it'd be way more worth it than getting a hotel?
For content?
Yeah, dude. And you know it's a house. And it has a kitchen.
Does anyone live there in the house?
No, it's Airbnb it.
Huh.
Plus, maybe it's by Doug Stanhope, and we'll talk all loud.
And no one will snore.
I would love to say, "Fuck you, Doug. You shut the fuck up."
And no one will snore next to me.
Doug, you think you just go up on stage and treat people like shit and think you're fucking... You think you're tough shit?
You're Joe Rogan's bitch.
Yeah, you ain't shit if it wasn't for Joe Rogan.
You used to be equal, and now look at you. You're living in Bisbee, and he's making
he's
100
like
mil.
that. He's like that one squeaker guy from
Did you say Squeaker?
Squeaker from Problem Child. What was that guy? Jeffries.
The Tweaker?
No, that one comedian that was in there. He was like the gynecologist.
Jeffrey Jet?
No, he's like.
Was he in Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
No, he's in Problem Child.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, Doug Stanhope ain't shit if it wasn't for Gilbert Gottfried. A lot of these comedians would be shit for.
He's one of my favorite comics of all time.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
I can't stand him. But I can't stand a lot of comics.
He has very strong material.
Yeah, what was the one? I heard a joke the other day that he told.
He told the 9/11 joke right when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
He got fired. He was one of the first people ever to be canceled. Because he was the Affleck duck, right?
You can't cancel that guy.
And then he told he told a joke when there was like some kind of earthquake in Japan that killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And then they fired him from Affleck.
Yeah, but he does it all the time.
What?
That's his style. Offbeat. Annoying.
But he was the parrot of Aladdin.
Oh, serious? Yeah, he gets that voice. He's still alive though, right?
Yeah. I follow him on Facebook.
What do you? Doesn't it make you sad, like when you think like, oh, I haven't checked in on this person. Oh shit, they're dead.
Who?
Well, there's this. They're just intellectuals.
Danny Aiello?
He died?
Yeah. Do you remember him?
No, what was he on?
Do the Right Thing.
Oh shit, he's dead.
He's the pizza guy.
Rest in peace. Yeah, I know. And when the hell's Spike Lee gonna fucking kick the bucket? He should have done that during COVID.
When
I
Einstein-
guess he's Spike Lee getting COVID and dying. All right. I just want to say I'm sorry. I know men and women have nothing in common, but we make babies together.
Hey.
What?
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Men are from Venus, women are...
No, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's a sexist ass book, and it should be burned.
Oh yeah, that book, they haven't canceled that book yet. Should we cancel it?
No, they've been canceling it. That book was canceled first, man. They're like, dude, this is some fucking sexist
They
ass.
should say, men and women do not exist, and we're both from Mars and Venus.
I just can't help but think like men and women have nothing in common at all. We try to meet each other in the middle.
Men and women are from Earth, both of them.
I know, but we try so hard to be with each other, and we have nothing in common whatsoever.
What happens if people have a good relationship?
It's all consumerism. The only thing that's holding that shit together is you're buying each other shit. Quit fucking around. You don't believe in the family. You're godless. The only thing that keeps your relationship together is you guys both give each other gifts on the right days.
Huh.
This podcast is over. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of it all. Just take care. Listen, I'm going to put it this way. Take care of yourself. I could be the biggest asshole, jackass, I don't know shit, full of shit. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Take care of yourself. Brush your teeth. Take baths. Get some good soap. You know what I mean? Right? Just take care of yourself. If you can, let's say you're just eating some McDonald's. Hey, have some celery back at home.
Put some celery in the burger.
Either that or just eat it after you're done eating all that fatty food. Just have
Buy a hamburger and then put celery on it when you get home.
Yeah, or have a carrot. Eat a carrot with the hamburger. These little things help. I mean, this is the best advice I can give you. And I didn't charge you anything for it.
Bubba Fett.
I feel like I wish the world was normal.
I like the New World better.
Really? I just want to go out and like talk shit to somebody.